What is up, y'all? Monica here with 50 Fierce and Fit, checking in just to say thank you to everybody who attended my first Zoom coaching call. It was a lot of fun and I really enjoyed it. So I appreciate you all who took the time to show up and attend. If you couldn't because you're at work, obviously I understand. I know everybody's got busy schedules with the weekend. Next time, I will probably put out a poll so we can find a time that works better for even more people to attend. But since not all of you were able to attend today, I wanted to put out a quick summary of the topics that were covered. That way you're still able to learn something today. So hopefully this will help you out. So we started out with talking about nutrition basics. So quickly, just to cover some of those, you're going to want to shop the exterior of the grocery store. That's where all of your meat and produce are. You're going to want to look for higher quality foods, being anything that's naturally occurring in nature. So again, your animal meats, your vegetables, your fruits, and then anything in the frozen section that's along that aisle too, like the frozen vegetables, frozen fish, things like that. If you run through the aisles, the main things that you're going to want to get there are your whole grains and your canned vegetables. That's going to ensure that you buy your higher quality foods. And also, I missed, that includes your dairy and your eggs as well. That's good to incorporate within your diet as long as it's not inflammatory for you. Number 2, building a balanced plate. So that means at each meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you are getting at least a fist-sized portion of protein. So that's going to be your cooked animal meats, whether it's eggs, fish, chicken, turkey. You're going to add in about we'll say a cup of either potatoes, rice, any starchy vegetables like sweet potatoes in there, or pasta is the other one. And then the rest of your plate should be vegetables. So that right there is building your balanced plate. That is the most foundational thing that I can stress as far as being able to improve your diet, is sticking to that template as much as possible and then adding in high protein snacks throughout your day if you are still hungry. Moving on into the holidays and the holiday season, right? Everybody's busy. Everybody's loading up their schedules. You're trying to go buy gifts for people. You're trying to see friends and family. And a lot of those gatherings are surrounded by food and drink. So it can become super stressful. It's really easy time with the extra stress and food and just stuff that's in front of us to pack on a couple pounds. So here's what I'm going to tell you that's going to help you stay mindful, but also to enjoy the holidays and enjoy the people that you are with. First scenario, you have a gathering, say this is more applicable for like Thanksgiving Day, Christmas Day, anywhere you're going where you guys are going to be enjoying one big meal. Eat normal that day. Don't skip foods, don't skip meals just because you know you're going to be eating more during that meal. What that's going to do is it's going to help you not want to binge eat when you get to that meal, because you're going to be super hungry if you skip breakfast to go eat your giant turkey dinner for lunch or dinner. So eat your normal breakfast, eat your normal lunch, and then enjoy your family Thanksgiving or Christmas meal that day. Second scenario, if you're going to a party where there's like a big smorgasbord of potluck style foods, things like that, if you're wanting to graze less and eat less there and therefore control more of what you're eating during that day, eat all of your meals before you go. Eat your breakfast, eat your lunch, eat your dinner. Even if you're going around lunchtime, have lunch before you get there. That way you're not going to be hungry. You're going to be less likely to graze, and you are going to be more in control of what you're eating that day instead of relying on going to a party and not knowing what's going to be served there. You can still enjoy a snack, maybe grab a plate of cheese and crackers or have a cookie, but that way, like I said, you're more in control of what you're eating that day rather than leaving it up to chance. Third thing, if you do plan to enjoy a meal or go eat at a party, try to limit yourself to one plate. So build that balanced plate like I discussed if you can, as far as getting your meat, your veggies, your carbs. Enjoy some treats there if you want to, but really stick to one plate. Don't go back for seconds. Same thing with the desserts. Stick to one plate there too. And that doesn't mean to like pile up your plate high with cookies and pie and all of those things. Maybe sample a couple things. Grab half a cookie, grab a small slice of pie or cake, but stick to that one plate because that's going to help you be mindful and also limit eating too many calories within that meal, and then also still enjoying what's there. The fourth tip is alcohol. Good rule of thumb there is try to stick with a 0-calorie mixer and your liquor of choice. So good example of that is like Sprite Zero and vodka, or a lot of the 0-calorie like ice drinks or bubbly or things like that. That way you're going to be consuming less calories, you're going to be consuming less sugar, and the drink is still going to be potent enough where you can enjoy that relaxing or buzzed feeling, and it's going to help with the hangover too. So win-win there. Last one being your baked goods. Everybody wants to give out baked goods, and you take the giant plate and you're like, man, this is a ton of food. I don't really want to eat this. Tip there. You can always be polite. You can always accept the treats, but that doesn't mean you have to eat them. So keep what you want. You can re-gift or throw away what you don't. That's another way to be mindful, and you don't have to feel guilty that you told grandma that you didn't want like the giant plate of chocolate to take home with you. And then the last tip there would be out of sight, out of mind. So if you do take home the plate, or you guys like to bake and you have a giant plate of treats sitting in front of you, get them off the counter, put them in a cabinet, put them in the fridge, keep them out of sight, out of mind. So that way you're less likely to walk by and grab a cookie every time you walk into the kitchen, because it's not right in front of you staring you down in the face. Goofy analogy, but I think you get what I mean. Lastly, to kind of sum all of this up and bring this all together, my main goal for all of you is that this information can help you feel confident in your decisions around food. So there shouldn't be any shame or guilt in enjoying something you really enjoy around the holidays, because there is that family and gathering and community type sense around food and having fun at the holidays, but you can set it up and be mindful to reduce and eliminate the shame and guilt that comes with that. There's a lot of confidence and empowerment that comes with that, and then also you're able to remove the emotional or the emotions that come with eating away from the food that you enjoy. So couple quick tips. That was extremely truncated of what we discussed today. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, please comment. I will answer them. And as always, please let me know if there's anything else you'd like for me to cover. I plan to start doing these coaching calls regularly, hopefully once a month at a minimum. But I need to know what it is you want to hear and what you want to talk about. So comment below, ask questions, let me know. Otherwise, enjoy your holidays. Have a wonderful day. It's nice outside today. Get out, move around, get active, have fun, be awesome. Always be fit for duty. Until next time, we'll see you guys later.